Do this Iowa State and Kansas State reaction. It's a crazy game, weird game, a lot of fumbles. Field was messy, sloppy, nasty. It was a wild one, but yeah, we're gonna get into it and see what you guys think. So I just want to start out and say Iowa State. First of all, their quarterback Rocco Beck, he looks he looks good. He didn't get much help from the receivers today. They dropped the ball a ton. It was crazy conditions, weird, slipping, wet ball, everything like that. But he did look good. He looked poised, and he was even poised under pressure, even though he was getting pressured a lot by K-State's defensive line, who looked really good today. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that. Matt Campbell, I'm telling you, he's a good coach. He's so good. He's just like a poised kind of leader. Like, you look at it and you think, like, this guy, he can lead a team. So he's here to stay. I think he's one of the winningest coaches in the college football right now. So he's proven, and he's somebody that you would definitely want to lead your squad. I mean, there's no question about that. He made a gutsy call there at the end. I mean, that was a gutsy call, but it was the right call. Okay, because if you kick the field goal, then you give the ball back to K-State with a little over 2 minutes left, and they were heating up. They were finding their footing, so to speak. They were more than likely going to go score. So I think going for it on that big fourth down right there, that's definitely the right call. You got to play to win the game, guys. I mean, it's just simple as that. You can't play not to lose. I mean, you can't shell up and kick a field goal and play conservative. Like, you have to go for it. You have to want it. And Matt Campbell made the right call there. So I give him props on that. Iowa State definitely has a good one. They look really good today. I'd like to see them on a not so sloppy field where the receivers can kind of cook and tight ends look good, but they need to clean some of those things up. But other than that, they look good. Defense was really solid. So yeah, that's Iowa State for you. They look like a team that's going to be competing for the Big 12 championship this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they won it. K-State, same thing. I honestly believe that they'll be here. They'll be running for the Big 12 championship game at the end of the year. So even maybe a college football playoff spot. I know they lost today, but that's just what it is. Like, the ball doesn't always bounce your way. They lost Dylan Edwards early. He went out early on the muffed punt return. That really cost him because he's an electric athlete. He can you give him the ball in space, and he can take it the distance at any time. So that was a big blow to them. I think that honestly maybe ultimately cost them the game. That and the turnovers. But yeah, that's pretty much Dylan Edwards' injury. The pass rush looked elite. They have guys in that D line coming off the edge and everything like that. The pass rush was special. I think that's going to be their biggest thing. That and Avery Johnson, that's going to be their biggest keys to winning this season, is those two things. The pass rush looked amazing. Avery Johnson looked great. He started off kind of rough. He looked like the moment was a little big for him at the beginning, but as the game wore on, he kind of found his place, and he took command of that thing, and he slowed it all down and looked tremendous, just amazing. So Avery Johnson is a dude. He has great hair, and he can play quarterback. Okay, he's a dual threat. The legs, man. If they didn't have some of those holding penalties, I think, man, they would have maybe pulled it off that. But you can't control that early season sloppiness. But he's a guy. He's definitely a dude. Really solid game from him. On the betting side, I know a lot of you are interested in that, but I'm sorry to the overbetters. I mean, you missed it by maybe an inch. Okay, maybe an inch. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, guys. Can't always control that. It is what it is. I mean, it's like that between the over and the under. It was that. So, we just got to keep firing it in there on the betting side. I salute the guys that, continue to fire it in there. So that's going to be pretty much that on the week 0 Iowa State, Kansas State reaction. Great game. Great to have college football back. I know you guys feel the same way. And until next time, guys, I'll see you soon.